Light Game Reviewer here, and welcome to my channel. I know the news hasn't been, let's say, there hasn't been too much lately, but who cares about that? I got one right here. Star Wars Battlefront lack a campaign to make it in time with the Force Awakens launch. I tend to see that almost every single time. There's a game which is related to a movie. I hate that. When will EA and other publishers as well, and probably developers, will learn that even though it may look like it, especially with the game Uncharted 4, I haven't bought, but I saw a lot of videos on it, and yes, the game looks really like a movie, if you ask me. It's like a scripted movie. You're just a character, and you just press, I don't know, whatever button on your controller has to make it decide, Anyways, I think you know what I mean. It feels more like a movie than a game sometimes. That's not the problem. The problem here is that even though Battlefront is a success, and I hate that, it's weird to say that because I want them to be successful, but I want a good game to be successful. This is bullshit. No conquest, no space battles, lack of heroes, lack of everything. There's no AI. Fuck you. There is no AI in there. And don't tell me that I was gonna say like an Empire soldier, but whoever has an NPC in there, like whoever the NPC is, just charges you. Sometimes they kneel. This is not an AI. It lacks a lot of things, even though it looks like an average kind of game. It scores, I think it's 75 here, it says. Yeah, 75 on Metacritic. Let's take a look at that to see if it's still at 75. Yeah, 75 and user score 4.4. Not really good if you ask me. And, is that a good thing? No, it's not. It should have been higher. And it looks like it didn't had a campaign because it was supposed to launch at the same time The Force Awakens, like the movie, launched. When will they learn that this is not a movie? Who the fuck cares about the movie? If it takes you 3 months, after, to get your game out, do it. Don't release it at the same time. Why? Because the investors want their money back? Fuck them. You want a good game? They have to trust you. I mean, isn't that supposed to work like that? I mean, you're the ones who make the games, right? Right? I mean, EA, right? That's the thing here. Then you got the investors, which I totally understand why they want their money back. I mean, they did invest in everything, and they want to take the right decisions to get the most out of their out of the cash they gave to EA. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. But then, if you make it looks like they made this a movie decision. I don't know a lot about movies, but it feels like they made a movie decision or something. It's like both are the same. They're not the same. When will investors and EA, I don't know. It's like I want them, EA, to say, you know what, investors, we got your money. Don't worry, we know how to do this. Trust us. You already gave our money. Well, you already gave your money to us, so trust us. It's like they said, you know what? It's like the investors were the big boss, and they're not supposed to be. It pisses me off because this could have been way better. You look at the game, it looks marvelous. I mean, it does look really, really marvelous. Freaking beautiful. Content? Nothing. Piece of shit. Bullshit. Totally bullshit. It's bad because now I learned that there's Battlefront 2. I don't want that. I didn't pre-order it. I'm not going to pre-order it. It looks like, if you look here, they predicted 13 million copies and was later revised for an estimate of 9 million copies. Well, that was a revision of an earlier estimate of 9 million copies. They got 14 now, which is pretty freaking good if you ask me. Oddly enough, because you know what? People pre-order it. It looks like they pre-ordered everything, and they didn't know about the game. And once they did, it was too late. I really wish people would wake the fuck up and say, you know what, enough with the pre-ordering. I'm going to wait until I have all the information and do it. And not, oh man, this is Battlefront. It's going to be good, automatically. It's like, okay, this is Battlefront, it's good. Like, what about Bethesda's Doom 2, for example? The reboot or the remake of Doom 2? When they're gonna announce that, I'm pretty sure they will, because I'm pretty sure that Doom is probably, they're in the making. If not, it's on the drawing board or something. Will people like pre-order that thing? Just wait for the information first, then go ahead and pre-order if you want to, because I know it's not going to stop. But you know what? I'm gonna end with this. I had money a couple of days ago. I decided to buy Doom instead of Battlefront. I'm not going to pre-order or buy Battlefront 2. I do not believe in EA. I don't trust them. They did a lot of stupid decisions. Like, I think it's in there somewhere that it wasn't like a conscious decision to release it along the movie launch time, which was a bad decision. This is a game. It's not a movie. I wonder when will those guys just wake up and learn that this is a game. It may seem stupid for a lot of people, especially me, but it looks like when you got millions in line, it's not stupid anymore. Man, if EA wants to make gamers trust, they should look at gamers to say, you know what do you want in your game? I'm pretty sure all of them would say, I want a single player, especially with that beauty. No, I'm not talking about the Falcon, but like the game engine, when I did the beta, when I played the beta, it ran pretty solid. I was really amazed. The graphics looks beautiful, almost no glitch. Not a lot of problems, to be honest. But there was nothing inside. Like, what the fuck am I playing here? Like, man, there's no single player. Like I said before, no single player, no maps, no conquest, and above that, it's more than $60 if you buy everything, which includes everything. Will there be any space battles or conquest? I hope so. Because I didn't buy the game. I don't even intend to buy the game. So, yeah, maybe there's going to be a conquest. By that time I make this video. Or by the time that you look at it, probably in I don't know, like a couple of weeks or months or something. Maybe there's going to be some news that says, hey, we got conquest maps. I wish, because that made Battlefront 2 really, really good. Anyways, I'm just going to stop. I'm just babbling at this point. What do you think about the lack of, well, he said, this thing here on, well, okay, that line was bored. What do you think about this? Because, you know, the lack of content, single player mode, because they wanted this game to be released at the same time of Force Awakens, which was a really bad decision on EA's part. I want EA to be good and successful. I want the old EA back, but, you know, with this kind of bullshit, I'm pretty sure the investors forced them in the ass, but it shouldn't happen like that. Gamers should be the supporter of EA, not investors, even though they give the money, but seriously, come on. This is bullshit. Anyways, I'm just gonna stop babbling here. See you later, guys.